What's up, you guys? Back at you with another matchup breakdown video, and today I'm going to be covering Balrog versus Mika. I think this will be the 7th or 8th matchup video I have done so far, so if y'all missed the first few, please feel free to check out the playlist section on my YouTube channel to catch up on the ones that y'all missed. So Balrog versus Mika, man, this is another bad matchup for Balrog, but overall I want to say that we want to try our best to maintain neutral as much as we can, because the moment we get hit with a knockdown, it's time to guess. There are some ins and outs to this matchup, but overall it's pretty rough for Balrog. We have to play as safe as possible. When it comes down to V trigger choice, lately I've been trying V skill 2 trigger 2 to help with the neutral, but overall I feel like V skill 1 trigger 2 is still the optimal way to go with this matchup. Alright guys, so first off I'm gonna start off by saying Mika's job is to get on you and stay on you. Our job as Balrog is to prevent that from happening. So basically overall, as any other matchup, when it comes down to keep away, we're going to try and control neutral with we're going to try and control neutral. I don't know why I have such a tongue twister with that word. We're going to try and control neutral with crouching medium, standing fierce, and of course our almighty dash straight. I feel like in this matchup you'll be using dash straight more than anything, which will lead to more neutral jumps, which results to us having to answer that with screw smash. So overall, I think I'm gonna get straight into problematic buttons and what Mika's usually get away with and where we usually go wrong at. So I'm gonna take this one a little bit slower, and I'm gonna start off with the charged up roundhouse. Oops, my bad, I said charged up roundhouse. Okay, there we go. Charged up roundhouse. This is the first problematic button that a lot of Balrogs don't necessarily know how to answer. So there's multiple ways of dealing with it, because if we don't deal with it, she just came in +2 on block. And this is what we don't want, because now she's in our face, +2 on block, and she's able to go for frame trap, command throw, or normal throw for a mix-up. So how do we answer this? Well, there's several options. One, we can stuff it with standing jab. We can also stuff it standing medium punch. We can get a crush, but that's I wouldn't go for the crush, because you have to take connection into consideration also. So I wouldn't necessarily go for the crush. I would say go for the faster options, which is jab and sometimes standing medium punch. But if you want to really punish it and you know it's going to happen, you can always neutral jump and get a full punish on it like that. So that's the best way to really deal with it, because now you then took almost 40% health and now they're in the corner. So that's the best way to deal with it. But like I said, you have to take connection into consideration and a lot of other sources. Another thing that we tend to slip up on will have to be the good old Mika bomb. You love it and hate it. This button is problematic because if we go to anti-air it, of course she gets the win, right? So how do we deal with this? Well, it's two ways. One is either you know she's going to do it and you block it and get a full punish like that, or you can just completely avoid the option with a jump back. Actually, I just taught myself something, because I usually don't jump back ever. I really don't jump back at all, actually, now that I think about it. So I really just taught myself and y'all a lesson at the same time. So if you really want to avoid 2 mishaps at one time, instead of guessing whether she's going to do it or not, just jump back. Just do a jump back option, because now you don't have to guess if it's about to be a regular jump in or she's going to Mika bomb. Just do a regular jump back and then you'll cover both options. Third problematic button that I feel like a lot of Mikas truly get away with is standing medium punch. Oh my lord. Standing medium punch. Hold on, let me redo that one. Standing medium punch. Now, the reason why Mikas get away with this is because it's -2 on block. It is safe. They cannot meaty this. They cannot frame kill this. They cannot do anything with this move. This move will always be -2. We are able to take our turn back anytime they press this button. Now, in certain situations, you do have to consider space traps, which are a thing. But if she does this move up close, you take your turn back. You do not have to respect this at all. But like I said, if it's done at a more spaced option, then yeah, you gotta watch out because she can be setting you up for a kill. So yeah, about this range right here where it's a space trap, you have to take into consideration on what you want to do. You can always backdash to reset the positioning. You know, go back to bullying with straights, EX straight to go in while +1 on block. It's really and truly we have to maintain neutral as much as possible, because the moment we get hit with a command throw and she dash up, this is a +2 situation for them. That is real. That is a real situation. That is a real situation. So overall, I've been trying to figure out ways to stop this, but I may have mistimed it, but that dash up is +2. Yeah, I may have mistimed the setup, but dash up is +2, and then I did her crouching jab. In a real life situation, do not press button right there. That's just me mistiming the setup. But it's a scary situation for us if we get touched with any button. So that can result from the Mika bomb hitting us. That can result from the roundhouse charged up, not getting contested. And another thing to really take into consideration is if you mistime that charged up punish and she crushes you, that is the worst feeling ever. And this is why I say you have to take connection into play, because if you know you punished it but you messed up by a few frames, it is time to go to the corner. And that's where you don't want to be against this character. Like, we have to maintain neutral as much as possible. If we get her in the corner, a move that's really scary, a move that is really scary is the good old clap clap. The good old clap clap. We have to make sure we do not overextend at certain ranges, because the moment we overextend and we get greedy, you know what it's time for? I'll show y'all what it's time for. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Let me show y'all what it's time for. It's time to come into the corner and play the guessing game. So when I say we have to play this game, well, this matchup as clean as possible, we have to play this matchup as clean as possible. Don't be afraid to use V-reversals either. My bad. That's actually another option that I forgot to cover with y'all. Do not be scared to use V-reversals. It's also a knockdown. Can't go wrong with it. Oops, my bad. I forgot how to set this up real quick. Because I suck at this game. Never be afraid to V-reversal. Turn to normal recovery, and then put it back on for the move again. Alright. Never be afraid to V-reversal. Scores a knockdown. Depending on how they get up, you could EX straight, and now the momentum is back in your position. All because of the simple fact that they try to do something that you could V-reversal, and now the ball is back in your favor. So overall, y'all, I feel like it's not too much to cover about this matchup, because it is a 50-50 mind game for Balrog, and he has to play perfect, he has to guess, and he has to play as clean as possible. I pretty much covered the options that you have to look out for. Overall, y'all, this matchup is rough. I got smoked recently by Tay. I promise y'all, it's not fun for a Balrog player. So I pretty much gave y'all the gist of the matchup, the bread and butter, what to look for. The rest is really and truly just a mind game, and how you have to force yourself to just guess right. If you guess right, the matchup goes easy. If you guess wrong, you will fumble as soon as you touch the ball. So it's like, it's just rough, y'all. But hopefully this guide helps. If y'all have any concerns, any questions, please leave it down in the comment section below. Y'all, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Link up with me on Discord. Follow the Twitch if y'all want to get connected with me outside of YouTube, y'all. Hopefully this helps, and I will see y'all in the next one.